Welcome to my Christmas home tour. Hey guys, my name is Vanessa, and if you are new, we have recently moved, my family of 6. We've actually moved twice this year. So I will have in the description and maybe in the iCards the empty house tour if you guys want to see what the entire house looks like. But as for today, I'm just showing you the Christmas decorations that we put up for this year. So we actually kept it pretty simple. I really just focused on the main living areas. We're not doing a ton of hosting or anything like that this year. We're actually going out a lot. With this being a new house, we still need quite a bit of furniture and things like that. So as I'm walking through the house, since it is fairly empty, we moved from a much smaller place, so we don't have a lot of furniture or decor on the wall, rugs, anything like that yet. There probably will be an echo. So you guys will just focus on the Christmas stuff. I'll add in music where I can, but I really wanted to share with you guys what we managed to do with our house for this Christmas season. So let's get started. All right, so I'm not going to go out on the porch at all. We're just gonna focus on the inside. And I have 2 things by my front door. This wreath I actually bought this year to go on our front door on the outside. However, the hook I have didn't work. And I was like, well, we're just gonna leave it there for now. So maybe next year I'll be able to hang it up if I can find what I need. But for now, it's just gonna sit there because I didn't want to box it up or anything like that. I still wanted to show off the wreath because I really like it. I think it's really pretty. Then over here, we've actually had this reindeer for a super long time. And before we got it, it was my mom's at their house. So this one has been with us for a very, very long time. And it is almost like a puzzle. So the kids really love putting it together. All the pieces kind of fit together.
Come on in, come on up, come on over.
Okay, so as you can see, we don't have anything in the entryway, but our elves left each of the younger 3 kids a little stationery set for them to take to school today. So their backpacks were sitting here. This is where my kids keep their backpacks during the week until, like I mentioned, we get something. But the elves were sitting on the floor in between their backpacks. So they are still sitting there until tonight when they go back to the North Pole. Then for the stairs, so there's so many garland ideas, and you guys have actually sent me a ton, but this is what I ended up doing for this year, just wrapping it. No lights or anything like that. I do think I'm going to get some battery operated lights for next year. But for this year, I just wrapped the garland that I got from Target, and then the red bows I put on the banisters, and those are from the Dollar Tree. So we're actually gonna go upstairs first because I don't have a whole lot going on up here.
It's time of year. Come on up, come on in, get together for a good time. Smile, my dear. Come on in, come on up, come on over. We'll be dancing round the tree.
Okay, so now that we are at the top of the stairs, the only decorating I did up here was I did do the upstairs rail on that side, and then the rail over here as well. And then again, each of the banisters, I have a bow. I almost thought about doubling up, having a bow on this side and that side, but maybe I'll do that next year, or we'll see. If the Dollar Tree still has some of these, I'll go ahead and pick them up just to have them on hand. And the only other decorating I did up here, these little spaces in the wall, the kids have 2 upstairs. So this is one of them. This is from the Dollar Tree. This is from Walmart. And this is from the Target Dollar Spot. And then both the small little wreath and the hanging, the snowman, are from the Dollar Tree. And the other little space in the wall is over here next to the game room, but no Christmas items in there. And it's pretty much the same exact thing. The only thing that is different is it's a different bird, and then it's a Santa instead of a snowman. So I am going to, at the end of this season, I'm gonna go ahead and super glue these onto the wreath. For right now, I just have Santa. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do that with this hand. I just have Santa hanging on here because the command strips that I was trying to use didn't work. And when I was putting this together, my hot glue gun was still packed away in the office. So I just found it, but I'm gonna just worry about it at the end of the season for next year. So I love that you can see down into the living room and the kitchen from up here. Super cute. But that is it for upstairs. Now let's go down. Okay, so downstairs, we are going to go on the left side of the stairs, and this room, we are not sure yet what we're going to do with it. So it's kind of just some extra furniture pieces that we have and a few items that we want to hang up. We just haven't yet. And the Christmas tree that we had last year, because these ceilings are a lot shorter than in the living room. This actually has a ceiling. The living room, it's just endless, it looks like. But in here, we put our tree that we already owned. It is a 7.5 tree, pre-lit. And then this one, the kids decorated. I gave them all the ornaments. A lot of them are just ornaments that we've had throughout the years. The kids get a new ornament every year. Ornaments that they have made for in school and at home when we do crafts. And then a few extra ornaments that I actually picked up this year that were left over from decorating the other tree that you will see. So this is definitely the kids' tree, and they loved being able to just have at it and put all the ornaments on it.
Let us have a swinging Christmas, just like 1, 2, 3. We know the time is short. We blink and then it's gone. So we better make the most of what we've got. So take your neighbor by the hand and join the dance parade before the clock strikes and it's all too late.
And the tree skirt is actually new this year. Got it from Target, and I think it was only about $15. So also in this room, just over here, so we use this as our little like kitchen cart. It's full of kitchen things. And then we have a wine cabinet here. So just a little bit of decor. I picked these 3 nutcrackers up this year from the Dollar Tree for each of my little ones. They like to take them down and play with them around the tree. And then my son Bryce, this was a gift to me 2 years ago. He did this at school. So this is his handprint, and then he put little splatters of paint on it. I think it's super cute. And over here we have an ornament that I actually got from personalcreations.com. They have so many cute things. And I think this is several years ago because Rose and Pearl are little babies on here, but this is our family. So Dad, Mom, Paige, Bryce, Rose, and Pearl. And up here we have several things from the Dollar Tree, and I want to say the Target dollar spot. I really don't remember where these boxes came from, but I've had them. This was all from last year, except for the reindeer is from the Dollar Tree this year, and it's supposed to be an ornament, but I just have him standing here. And this little top hat is from the Dollar Tree this year, but I just have it sitting on top of here. You can use it as an ornament as well. But as far as these boxes, I don't remember where I got them. They're from last year. The white tree and the little battery operated lights. Let me turn them on. There we go. That is from last year. And I want to say, I'm going to say either the Target dollar spot or the Dollar Tree, because that's where I find a lot of really cute and small decor pieces as fillers. But the kids love having a little bit in here because what they like to do is they like to pull out a board game and just sprawl out on the floor and play in front of their Christmas tree. So now that I've shown you that room, we're going on the right side of the stairs. I did do just a little bit in the half bathroom down here, the guest bathroom. So I'll show you guys that before we get into the main living areas. Okay, so here is our half bathroom, and I thought I had a little sign over here. I think maybe one of the children walked off with it, but that's okay. It's probably in their room somewhere. So in here, I just changed out the hand towel to a, Christmas themed one. This is actually Pioneer Woman from Walmart last year. And then I was looking for a Christmas plug-in, but it hasn't come in yet. I think I'm gonna go into the store and find one. So right now I just have a regular one, and I think this is Winter. The scent is Winter that I have in here right now. And then I found these at Trader Joe's. So this is a white pine hand soap and then the matching hand lotion. So I have those sitting in here. So that is it, just a little bit of a Christmas touch. But I did want to let you guys know that starting in 2020, in January, hopefully, maybe the beginning of February, we're gonna be doing a lot of changes in the house, one thing at a time, and we're gonna bring you guys along and share it with you. And I'm pretty sure we're still deciding between the office and this room, but I think this room is gonna be the first one that we redo and share the makeover with you guys. So as we walk out of the guest bathroom, I have this other little area in the wall down here. And I just have the wreath that I actually had on my front door in our previous home. I think I'm gonna keep this here year round for now. And this is actually a big ornament and I just kind of stuck it in there. So I didn't glue it or anything like that. I just kind of stuck it in there. And of course that is the first letter of the last name of our house. So I've got that in there. And then this sign, did I pick this up from Target or Walmart this year? I just loved it. I wanna say Walmart. Yeah, I think Walmart. So I found that and I just thought that was super cute. And then over here are two things from the Dollar Tree. So this is just a little decor piece and this is supposed to be an ornament. I actually did not take it off just in case I wanna use it for an ornament next year or in the years to come, but I just set him here for this year. And how could I forget? We do have a little mistletoe hanging right here. All right, and now we walk into our living room and you can tell, not a lot of furniture. We did come from a much smaller space, so this is the only thing that would fit in our living room that we did have. So until the Christmas season is over, we are not doing any big purchases just yet. We really want to make sure that we fall in love with what we find. So we are keeping this like this and no TV or anything like that in this room right now. But I do think it looks super cute for the holiday season. So if I come over this way on our side table, I have another little piece that I found from the Dollar Tree just for a little like fill-in decor. And then these two pieces my late grandmother painted. I actually have several things that she has painted for our family and I absolutely love that I have them in our house now. So she painted this platter and then she also painted this nutcracker, put on the little hair pieces, super cute. Then down here is our stack of Christmas books. So the kids pick one every night and we read to them either upstairs or here on the couch. And on the couch, I'm pretty sure I got this from the Target dollar spot last year. So this is just our little Christmas blanket. And I have no idea where I got this pillow. I've had it for a little while. It actually needs to be fluffed up, but it just says, "Have yourself a merry little Christmas." And this one I got this year from Big Lots. Turning around on our little coffee table, I have these 3 tin but painted presents or gift boxes with candles in them, and I have no idea where these are from because these were actually given to me by my mother, so I'm not sure where she found those from. And our fireplace, you guys, this is the first time we've ever had a fireplace to hang our stockings, and the kids are just in love with it. They're like, "Mom, we don't need our key anymore." We had a key for Santa that we would leave out for him every Christmas Eve for him to get into. Well, we would leave it to the elves and the elves would give it to him to get into our house. And this year we don't need to do that because he has a chimney to come down into. But here's our stockings. We've had these for several years. They are from Pottery Barn and each of them have our names on them. You guys let me know. I've been watching a few Christmas home tours because I just love to see how people decorate. And a lot of families don't put the mom and dad stockings up. They just have the kids up. You guys let me know what you do. Do you just have the kids up or do you have the parent stockings up as well? So we've got Dad, Mom, Paige, Bryce, Rose, and Pearl. So I hung them in age order. And then up here is I really just stuck this stuff up here. I had some floral picks that I'd pick up from the Dollar Tree and I originally was going to put them up there, but I was like, you know what? I am hanging stockings this year and I need something to cover our stocking holders. They're just plain silver. So I had some leftover garland and I just stuck the little flowers on there. I have some random picks, so that'll work for this year, but I'll definitely do something a little different next year. I don't know if you guys can hear my dogs barking outside, but they want to be in this video. They want to talk also. So on either side of the fireplace, we have two built-ins. So over here, I just put a few little knickknacks that we have Christmas themed. This little box is from Michael's last year. Inside are two trees from the Target dollar spot this year. And then I did have these two extra ornaments that I just hung off of them, and both of these are from the Dollar Tree. In the middle is another piece that my grandmother painted. I just love it. So pretty. And over here is like our little tree collection. So I have several glitter trees that are from the Target dollar spot last year. This is from the Dollar Tree this year. And this is another piece that my grandmother painted as well. And then inside at night, I have these little lights, and they actually look like flames flickering when they're on. I'll go ahead and turn one on so you can see. You see the flickering flame there. So at night we turn these on some nights, and it just looks really pretty over here in the corner. Let's see, I didn't put that straight in the middle right now, but you can kind of see what it looks like. So when we're sitting on the couch reading our Christmas books, we see little flames over here, and it just helps. I think it just looks really nice and sweet at night. So she actually painted on both sides here and on the back as well. So that's just our little Christmas tree collection. Okay, and then over here is Advent Central. So actually in the corner here, I have a little board that I found at Walmart. And then this is also from Walmart, and I have letters also. I think I'm gonna keep this out year round and just change the saying on it. So right now I have, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." And then this little garland is from Walmart as well. This snowman was given to me from my mother, so I don't know where this is from, but it is glass. So it's very, very fragile. So we've got that pushed back here just so nothing happens to it. And then over here are the advents for my children. So I do have 4 children. My 15-year-old uses this one right here. My grandmother painted this for her. It was gifted to her before anybody else was born, so she continues to use this. And you can see there we've had it for several years. 2012 was the first year that Paige used this advent calendar. We do need to give it a little bit of loving and fix it because it has definitely starting to show its age. But she opens one of these every day. Then next in line is my son Bryce. He is 8. He'll actually be 9 in January. And this year we got him the Star Wars Lego advent calendar. So I'm actually surprised that he didn't put his together this morning. Maybe he was just running short on time, but it's so funny to see the difference because all of his that he's opened already are up in his room. However, my girls, Rose and Pearl, they are sharing 2 different advent calendars this year. So they have the Friends Lego, and you can see here that they're keeping theirs right here as they put them together. They didn't put theirs together this morning either, but one of them every other day gets to open the Lego and put it together, and then the other one gets to open this Frozen 2, and it's just a little piece of chocolate every day. So they take turns and they love it. So that is our little Advent section right there. And last thing in the living room is our new Christmas tree. We originally weren't planning on buying one, but I saw this at Big Lots, talked to my husband, and the price was just right. It was the cheapest that we had seen for a 9-foot Christmas tree, and we just fell in love with it. I think it looks really pretty in here, and it definitely makes the room pop. So this one has several ornaments from last year, but it also has several new ornaments. So it's a mixture of old and new. The new ornaments are from Target, as well as the star. So Rose and Pearl picked out the star. They said it reminded them of Elsa, something that she would make. It looks like a snowflake made out of ice. And let me just tell you real quick about how I got that thing to stay up there. All right, so I actually had already filmed the Christmas home tour and I was gonna share it December 1st, but it didn't have a topper on it. I bought that star, and I don't know if you guys are like me, but I've tried to have a topper like a light up star for several years, but every time I would buy one, it would just flop. It wouldn't stay on there. It was just too big, so I gave up. I went an angel route one year. I've had a bow on the top of it. I think I did the bow last year because that's what's on the top of the one in our other room that the kids are using. So finally I was like, you know what? No, I want a star at the top of our tree. My girls just really fell in love with this one. So I did a little searching, and I really wish I would have did a little searching several years ago. I found a stabilizer on Amazon, and it was not that much at all. So if you guys have been looking and want to get something for your tree to have a different kind of topper, one that lights up, I will leave this link down below because you guys, like, seriously, I love it. And it has different, it's like a set. So it's called a tree topper holder. I think what I was looking for, like stabilizers or something, and it popped up. And it has different pieces inside to match the kind of topper that you have. So the kind of topper that we picked, the star that we picked, is a clip. It's like, it almost looks like a hair clip, and I had to use a certain type on there. It also has the ones that you like stick in, like it works for any kind of topper that you have. So yeah, I was really excited about that. So I decided to hold off and refilm it so you guys could see it, because I'm really, really happy that we finally have a star at the top of our tree. So also, I did have a different skirt under the tree, but it was so small. When I ordered it, I didn't realize that I needed an oversized one. So if you guys have watched my Costco haul, you know that I was super excited to find this, because every single big skirt that I was looking at was $50 and up, and this one was only $30. So I'm really excited to have that. And I also wanted to show that flocked trees are super pretty, but they're super messy. Can you see this? So anytime anybody touches the tree, did you see that? The snow falls off. Anytime the animals come over here, it gets all over them. So yeah, flocked trees are pretty, but they are messy. But that's okay, I love it. Okay, then we go into the kitchen, dining room, butler's pantry, and I did not put out a lot of Christmas decor in here. Next year, I'm definitely gonna have a lot of fun, but as far as this year is concerned, we kept it pretty simple. So I have this that I actually got last year from the Target dollar spot. It was a 2-pack, and it just says Christmas, and it has the ornaments hanging from it, and it says joy. Then if we turn over here, I actually picked this up this year and shared it on Instagram. So I could not make up my mind between two, and you guys were no help either. It was 50-50 by the time I was ready to check out. So I ended up getting the holiday bakery one because I thought that was super cute for the kitchen. I did go back and I was gonna get the coffee cup one, but they were already sold out. I was gonna get it for my little coffee station over there, but they were sold out, so it just wasn't meant to be. I have a thicker one here. I have no idea where this is from. I've had it for at least 1 year because it was in my Christmas bin from last year. So I just have that out. This is for like the hand washing and stuff like that, drying off dishes, all that good stuff. And as far as the counters, not a whole lot. So I have nothing over here on my counters. Over here, I just have a Christmas themed or winter themed hand wash from Bath & Body Works. It's the Winter Citrus Wreath. And I do have a little smelly wallflower, and this is from last year as well. Got this last year, and it just says joy. Up here on the island or the bar, I should have lit my candle, but I didn't. I found this at Big Lots. It smells really good. It doesn't have a huge throw though, but it does smell good. This candle holder, I don't remember where I got this. This is from the Target dollar spot last year. This is from the Dollar Tree this year. And then I do have some just wintry looking Christmas flowers that I picked up because I thought they were super pretty. We come over here to our dining table and my dogs want to come in now. So just a few little decorations. I got the chair covers from the Dollar Tree, but I do have to say that the quality is not great. So we will not be reusing them next year, but the kids love them for this year. So I did go ahead and replace one that was ripped, just so we can finish out the season. For the table runner, this one is actually brand new from Target. I just loved it. And I thought it was something that I could leave out year round or for multiple holidays if I wanted to do that. I did have a different one on here, but it was mainly white and it just wasn't going to work. So I have packed that one away. Maybe we'll use it next year. On the table here, I just have a few little cutesy decorations. So this is actually a charger from the Dollar Tree. And then these two little trees and the reindeer are from the Target Dollar Spot last year. And I cannot remember who sent this to me. I want to say Kira or Madison maybe, I don't know. I really stink at remembering where things come from if they're like years in the past, but those are from last year and I know that they were sent as a gift in the mail. Oh, I almost forgot to show you guys the little gingerbread house that the kids decorated. So we just have not had luck with gingerbread houses in the past. However, this year, Target has them already made for you. And all we did, and it comes with the icing. So all I did was pick up several different like little jars and containers of candies and the kids just had a good time. Mainly eating them, but doing a little decorating as well. So we are just keeping that up here for this season. Now we're gonna go to the refrigerator and I do have just a few things. So I've got some magnets here that the kids love to play with. And these are from the Dollar Tree last year. I have several different sets for different holidays. And then up here, we actually got this from Target and it is a live succulent. I just have to do a little bit of water in it once a month. And then we went to Boerne, which is not too far from where we live, and they had a Christmas, they called it Dickens on Main, and we got a photo with Santa. However, I haven't printed that one out yet, but we also got a photo with the Grinch. Rose was a little scared. She did not want to get in the picture, and Paige was like, no, I'm too old, but Pearl and Bryce did. And if you can't tell, he is pulling their ears out. So they had a blast meeting the Grinch. They thought that that was the coolest thing. Okay, and last but not least, just a few little things by my coffee pot. Next year I might do a fun little coffee bar or something like that, hot cocoa station, but this year I just focused on just a little bit and really the things that we already had on hand. So this is new, but I loved it and I knew my oldest daughter would love it. She loves hot cocoa, so I actually have a selection in here for her that we refill as it starts to get low, but she has a cup of hot cocoa like every single day. So here's her little stash. Then I actually got this from the Dollar Tree last year, so I figured I would just set that up. And this is from the Dollar Tree last year as well. And this is actually full of hot cocoa as well. Like we are fully stocked for this season because like I mentioned, my oldest loves it and has herself a cup every single day. All right, so that is my Christmas home tour for 2019. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, we just kind of kept it simple this year, worked with what we had. I did pick up a few new things just to fill in some spaces, but I really liked how the house turned out this year. I hope you guys enjoyed walking around with me. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you are new. I am sharing a video every single day in December. So I will be back tomorrow with something new. Bye guys.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart.